morning, everyone. I hope you're well. I hope that your Saturday is going to be fantastic. I want to share with you about a character in the Bible that is one of my favorite characters. His name is Enoch, and he only features for such a short time in the Bible. In Genesis 5, verse 21, it says, "When Enoch had lived 65 years, he became the father of Methuselah. And after he became the father of Methuselah, Enoch walked with God 300 years. And altogether, Enoch lived 365 years. Enoch walked with God, then he was no more because God took him away." Enoch walked with God, then he was no more because God took him away. It's such a beautiful picture I see of this man having such a deep connection, deep friendship with God. And then one day, God just felt, "I'm going to take you up to heaven." And he didn't experience death. And I've always been inspired to have that same deep connection with God. And if you jump across to Hebrews 11, now Hebrews 11 is the chapter where the author speaks about all the strong men and women of faith in the Bible. And he speaks about Abraham and Sarah and Rahab and David and Samuel and Gideon. And he also mentions Enoch. Now, he couldn't mention everyone in the Bible, yet he chose to add Enoch into this chapter. And it says, "By faith, Enoch was taken from his life so that he did not experience death. He could not be found because God had taken him away. For before he was taken, he was commended as one who pleased God. And without faith, it is impossible to please God, because anyone who comes to him must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who earnestly seek him." I've always been inspired by Enoch. Enoch was a simple man, what I can pick up. He didn't have all these big accolades like maybe some of these men and women in the Bible had. He wasn't a war hero like Gideon and like Joshua and Caleb and David. He was a simple man that walked with God, had a friendship with God, and then was taken up. He didn't experience death. And he made it into this chapter in Hebrews, along with all the other men and women like Noah and Abraham. And it just speaks to me that he just wants connection with us. And sometimes I fall into that trap of striving. And I earnestly want to seek God, but I've also got to do this and this to get into his presence. But actually, I'm in his presence all the time. He has good thoughts about me. He loves me. And I need to just be aware and practice the presence of God. And yes, I am a doer, so I'm a natural Martha. I will be busy, busy, busy. And that doing, I think, is not a problem if you are aware of the presence that you're in. So often my most impactful times with God are when I'm actually busy doing stuff and God will speak to me. And I just want to maybe share that with you, that if you are yearning for this deep connection with God, which I'm sure you are, it's not about being perfect. It's not about doing this and then you'll get the connection with God. It's about actually stopping and breathing, saying, "Lord, here I am," recognizing that you're in his presence already, that you are acceptable, that you are loved, and God loves you immensely. And just being aware of his presence today. Find those pockets of time where you can stop and realize, "I'm in your presence, Lord. Thank you, and I love you." And accepting his love into your life. Anyway, I hope you have a really good day. I hope this helps you, and I'll see you later.